Hey friend, welcome to Mastering Post-Production Sound. My name is Joel D. Catalan, and I'm an Emmy-nominated sound re-recording mixer and industry coach. I am so thrilled you're here. A very happy new year to you. If you are new or you are one of our many subscribers, I am so thrilled today because today I have a gift for you. Think of it as a gift, just saying thank you for being here and Happy New Year's to you. I am absolutely thrilled and pumped as we start the new year 2025 here. I know many of us in the industry have gone through so much. Am I right? Leave me a comment below. Have you been through a lot? We have in the post-production sound industry, in the industry as a whole. And I thought, what better way to start the new year than to give you this gift? Now, friend, this gift is a masterclass of a video that I put on my private community. This is direct from my private coaching community. If you haven't heard of it, this is my Mastering Post-Production Sound Inner Circle. And the Inner Circle, we meet monthly. We do group-style coaching. We gather. There's a community aspect to the membership, but it is a monthly membership. And in that membership, once a month, every beginning of the month, I drop a new masterclass. And this one I thought was very relevant, not only to what so many of us are going through in the industry, but I thought, you know what, everybody needs to hear this, because I am all about reinventing. I am all about constantly changing. I am constantly looking at ways to stay relevant, not only in my craft, but also here on YouTube and social media, things like that. So friend, as my gift to you, I hope that you enjoy this exclusive masterclass designed to help reinvent yourself and to stay relevant in an ever-changing field. Enjoy. Inner Circle, Happy New Year. Can you believe it? We made it. 2025 is here, and I could not be more thrilled to kick off this year with this month's masterclass. As always, friends, I just want to say thank you for being here and for investing in yourself and your career. So today we're talking about something that has been so important in my own journey, and that is the idea of reinvention. As you know, friend, Hollywood is changing. From the aftermath of the strikes, the ongoing evolution and interruption of AI, the streaming wars, production and post-production being sent overseas, and the industry contraction, it's all been a lot. Am I right? But here's the thing. Change isn't a threat. It's an opportunity. And our ability to reinvent ourselves is one of the most powerful skills we can have in the industry today. In this month's masterclass, we're going to dive into how to stay relevant and inspired even when the industry is shifting under our very own feet. So let's get started. Why does reinvention matter so much? We all know this industry isn't static. New technologies come in, budgets shrink, roles evolve, and if we don't adapt, we risk getting left behind. But the good news is that reinvention isn't about abandoning who you are. It's all about evolving into an even better version of yourself and creating opportunities. Let me share a quick story. A handful of years ago, Dolby Atmos was still relatively new. It was a new format for me. And it was becoming a pretty big deal. But I had a lot of fear around understanding how to mix in Dolby Atmos. And I had a decision to make. I could stay comfortable with what I knew, right? And what I knew was mixing in 5.1, mixing in 7.1. Or I can learn something new. I was going to either let fear of the unknown get in the way and ultimately win by holding me back, right? Or I would lean in. I'd lean into that discomfort. I'd learn the workflows. I'd embrace it, ask questions. Well, that's what I did. That's what I did. And as a matter of fact, as of today, mixing in Dolby Atmos is one of my most favorite formats to mix in. It's the best. I love it. There's a lot of fun. So why does reinvention matter? Well, it matters because it's not just about survival, it's about growth. It's about creating opportunities instead of waiting for them. If I sat there and I didn't embrace mixing in Dolby Atmos, I wouldn't have the opportunity to learn and to grow. So I got to take my own destiny in my hands. The evolution of the industry will not wait for you, friend. So we must constantly be evolving as sound artists. Reinvention helps us stay ahead and create our own path. Change is hard, right? Change is hard. Let's just acknowledge it for what it is. It's uncomfortable, it's messy, and it can feel like a lot. But here's the thing. Every time I've leaned into change, something amazing has come out of it. So how do we embrace change? Well, a couple ways. We stay curious. Ask yourself, what don't I know yet? Curiosity, friend, is your secret weapon. I talk about it a lot. Next is identify trends. Look at what's happening in the industry. AI, immersive audio, remote workflows. What skills can you learn to stay ahead? Next, find your gaps. Be honest with yourself. What's one area you know you need to improve? Take a second and think about it. If you could master one new skill in 2025, what would it be? Really take time to think about it, friend. Then write it down. Grab your journal or start a notes on your iPhone or your Android, right? I'm pretty sure Androids have notes. And write it down. We're at the beginning of a new year, and I cannot think of a better time to write things like this down. Okay, let's talk about mindset. Because if we don't get this part right, friend, none of the rest will matter. Reinvention starts in our mind. Instead of seeing change as a threat, see it as an opportunity. Instead of saying, I can't do this, ask yourself, how can I figure this out? Let me give you a quick exercise. Think about a challenge you faced in 2024. How did you overcome it? What did you learn? When we reframe challenges as growth opportunities, we build resilience. And that resilience is what helps us thrive. Okay, all this stuff is good, right? It's good knowledge, but how do we really apply this stuff, right? I'm glad you asked this, right? So this is where we get a little practical now, okay? The truth is your value in this industry comes from the skills you bring to the table. And the more valuable you are, the more opportunities you'll attract. So let's talk about high value skills in post-production sound right now. So a couple of the skills that you can be learning are mixing in Dolby Atmos, right? Maybe you haven't leaned into that. Maybe we're too afraid of that, right? Learn, read, watch everything you can on it. Maybe it's dialogue editing. Maybe you need to learn that. Maybe you're an effects editor, but you don't know anything about dialogue editing. Well, maybe it's time to learn. Or maybe you're a dialogue editor and you need to learn about effects editing or sound designing, right? Or editing Foley. If you're any of those other things and know nothing about sound design maybe for VR or interactive content. Mastering remote workflows. Learning about what it takes to be a mix tech and what the responsibilities are of a mix tech. Or perhaps it's game audio implementation. Maybe it's something like that, right? Now, friend, I want to ask... Uh-oh, my gardeners are here. My gardeners, I love it. I love it when I'm recording and the gardeners are here. So hopefully you didn't pick up on that. But what I do want you to do, friend, is I want you to ask yourself, which of these could I learn this year to make yourself more marketable? How can you bring more value, raise your value to the marketplace, right? If you want to make more money in this industry, you must make yourself more valuable. So what is going to set you apart from others? That leads us to the next thing I want to share with you, and that's that we cannot forget about inspiration. The work that we do is creative, and to stay at our best, we need to keep that creative spark alive. For me, inspiration often comes from stepping away from the studio, whether it's sports, I love my Dodgers, cooking, music, or just getting out to take a walk in nature. These moments recharge me. So let me ask you, what inspires you? What's one thing that you can do this month in January 2025, or whenever you're watching this, but hopefully it's the beginning of 2025, that you can do to reconnect with your creativity? This stuff right here, friend, is so crucial. We often spend so much time locked up in dark rooms, right? Either in front of the laptop or on a mixing stage, that we get lost, right? And we lose our creative edge. It's a great idea to pause and make sure that we take time to connect with our creativity. So you might be asking, now what, right? What do we do now? After we've learned all this stuff about reinventing ourselves, what's next? Well, it's time to take action, friend. And I got a little bit of homework for you, okay? I got 3 things that I want you to do right now. Number 1 is I want you to write down one skill to master in 2025, okay? Write it down. The second thing is identify a challenge you'll reframe as an opportunity. And finally, find one way to reconnect with your creativity this month, right? Either getting out, doing something fun, connecting with others, getting into music, maybe you're into photography, whatever it is, do something, okay? And remember, friend, reinvention is an ongoing process. It isn't a one-time thing. We're going to be constantly evolving. And I'm really excited to walk with you in this journey as we begin 2025. As always, friend, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring topics like this. I really believe in this idea, the art of reinventing yourself. We have to constantly be moving. There's a quote by author and speaker Erwin McManus, and I absolutely love it. And he says, relevance to culture is not an option. We must stay relevant. So reinventing ourselves and looking at where we can continue to be evolving as creatives in the post-production sound industry is crucial and an ongoing process. Well, friend, I am so thrilled to begin the new year with you. Let's make 2025 the year we thrive, right? We've been saying it for a while. Survive the 25. Now it's time to thrive in 2025. Friend, I am thrilled to be with you. And remember that it's all about reflection. As we look back from, where we just came, 2024, and hopefully you've done that year in review. If you haven't done your year in review, go check out that video from last month, the beginning of December. And it's all about learning, right? Learning where we came from, learn from the mistakes we made, learn, right? That's what looking back does for us. It helps us to learn, but more importantly, helps us to grow. And we want to grow in 2025. So again, friend, remember, you've got this. I believe in you. I'm thrilled and excited to be journeying with you. And a very, very happy new year to you, friend. Wherever you are, let me know in the comments if you're ready to thrive by just saying thrive. Just type it in the comments, thrive. I'm ready to thrive in 2025. Thanks for being here, friend, and a very, very happy new year to you. Whenever you may be watching this video, you got this, and I will see you in the community. Well, friends, that's all I have for this episode of Mastering Post-Production Sound. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. A little bit of a different kind of video as we start the new year, but I wanted again to say thank you for being here, whether you were new or have been here from the very beginning. Friend, if you are ready to thrive in 2025 and you want to take your career and your life to the next level, you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're ready to get off the sidelines and jump head first into this game of life, friend, then I want to invite you to apply to work with me one-on-one. Journey Beyond Sound is my one-on-one personalized coaching experience. You can find all the information that you need down below in the description. You can also head over to masteringpostproductionsound.com/ coaching to jumpstart your 2025. Friend, there are coaches for life. There are coaches for relationships, for finances, for almost anything. But are there coaches and coaching available for those of us navigating the post-production sound industry? I don't see it. I don't see it at all, right? I don't know much of it. Friend, that's why I'm so jacked and so thrilled and excited to offer this opportunity to you. So if you're ready to jumpstart your career, you're ready to change things, you're ready to shift your mindset, you're ready to punch fear in the face, friend, head on over to masteringpostproductionsound.com/coaching and apply to work one-on-one with me. All right, friend, thank you so much. I will catch you in one of these other videos over here on the side or in next week's episode.